The dreaded continental grip, Anna. You have to serve with a continental.
Yes.
Yes, I know you don't like it on the serve.
I don't like it.
I know. Remember in the match I was seeing you were switching, you were going to a forehand.
Counterintuitive.
Okay, it's double fault, right? All right, 30 all. It's no big deal, shake it off. Double faults are part of the game. It is counterintuitive, you're right about that.
Yeah.
It is more, well, because when you first start playing tennis, you want to go like this. You know why? Because you have this relationship between the strings and the ball, and you want the strings to approach the ball, and that's easiest done in a forehand grip. That's why you want to go like this when you're a beginner. It doesn't make a lot of sense, or like you said, it's counterintuitive to go like this in a continental grip with the edge towards the ball, right? This doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
But what happens when you learn to go with the edge, eventually, not yet, you're still going to go like this, interestingly, because you still have a lot of muscle memory stored, but eventually you will approach the ball on edge. And then what happens is you'll end up pronating into the contact. And that pronation into the contact is very important on the serve. So that's why if you serve with a forehand grip, that part is going to be very difficult to accomplish, the pronation. Because the racket's going to come in here and then out this way. And it's not going to be on edge. Even if you do everything else right, the forehand grip is a big mistake on the serve. Unfortunately, the longer you do it, the more difficult it becomes to get rid of it. So I know it's tough, but you gotta just, go through this period of time where it's uncomfortable, but you have to continue plugging away.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. It doesn't feel right.
Well, you were actually on Eastern backhand, Anna. Now you're on forehand.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. I noticed one thing before you started. You were doing something so funny. I thought it was funny.
What is it?
Yeah, when you were playing your match, you were going like this. You would go in, and then you would go like this. You would do like a little hop afterwards. Kind of to propel the ball forward to make it go over the nets.
Hopping on one foot.
Yes, on one foot actually. But we got to get rid of that. Okay, just the tendency is to go fast in the bottom portion of your serve. Even though the way I'm teaching you, I'm getting rid of this, I'm letting you go here right away, okay? But you're still going up a little too fast here, okay? A little too hectic. Take your time. The bottom portion of your toss motion, the bottom portion of it, this beginning motion can be done slowly, and then you speed it up towards the top. Slow down here and then speed up towards the top. Watch. Slow, fast. Clean release, Anna. We don't want to flick. We don't want to flick the hand like this. We want a clean release. Look, watch my hand. See how clean that is? Watch my hand, see?
Yes.
The palm of my hand is to the sky, the back of my hand is to the ground. Clean release.
So it's either behind me or
There we go.
in front of me.
It's okay. That's the serve is tricky. We got to keep plugging away. Getting a continental grip. Okay?
No, it's too low.
It's all right. It's all right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to hit the serve anyway. If you continue to not hit the serve, the toss is actually going to get worse.
Yeah.
What I experience with other students is that it builds actually less confidence into your toss. The more attempts you make, the less confidence you have. So go ahead. I told you this in the match too, remember? You were tossing it way too much. You were losing confidence from there. So I want you to make less attempts on the toss and just hit them, even though if it's bad. Now, one thing that you're doing here, you're not gripping the ball. The ball is rolling around your hand. So grip the ball towards the bottom portion of your fingers. Okay, see this? Here, grip it, and then release it like that. Don't have it loose in your hand.
Where do I release it?
You're going to release it when it...
Which point?
Okay, when it passes, when it gets to the level of your chin, that's when you let go. The actual release point is going to be somewhere between your chin and your forehead. Because it's kind of fast, the release point, so you can't really catch where exactly it's released, but in your mind, you're going to imagine releasing it at your level of your chin. See? Whether you're letting go at that particular moment or not is not important. That's what you have to imagine. Most likely you're going to let go a little bit past the chin. It's usually around the forehead. That's the actual release point, but I want you to imagine letting go at the chin. That make sense?
It looks so easy when you do it.
Well, because I've done it 10 million times, so with practice it gets better. That was actually pretty good, but you got a forehand grip on it.
Yes, it actually adjusted in the air. Did you see this?
It did. I didn't see it.
I had it, and here I
it turned. Well, a lot of players will go up, and then they'll go right before they drop the racket. They'll go like this.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, let's revisit that later. We don't want to do too many things at once. Let's just now focus on the toss. Beautiful serve, Anna.
You liked it?
I like it a lot.
Still ended up like this.
But I think I didn't see it though. It looked correct to me. It might have ended up after the contact.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that was a nice looking toss, nice looking serve. Keep going that way. Here we go. Anna, you're looking better. See? It's starting to click. Don't go up so fast. We don't want to go quickly here. We want to be nice and smooth. Gradually accelerate, okay? Going from slow to fast. It's all right. By the way, I don't want you to get discouraged with the toss because the toss is the #1 problem at the recreational level. It is such a big problem that even some pros have trouble with it. So the toss is something that you're going to have a lot of patience for. Grip the ball, Anna. Don't let it loosen. Don't let it sit loose in your hand here like this. Grip it. Come on. There you go. Don't flick.
See, that's why I'm hesitant. If I grip it, I'm not sure if I'm gonna flick it. If I keep it open,
The problem with keeping it open is going to roll out of your hand. So if you keep it open, you go up, this up movement will roll the ball off your fingers, and now the ball is going to have a lot of spin on it. As you're tossing, it has a lot of spin. That's not good. It's going to lead to inconsistency. So often the ball will also, if the fingers are a little bit curled, it'll roll backwards.
Yeah.
So you don't want it loose in your hand. You grip the ball, and then upon the release, you let go like this. And then the ball is going to be more flat in the air. That's what I call a flat release. Watch. See my ball? See how it's not even spinning? See how it's flat?
Yeah.
Now watch if I have a loose ball in my hand and I just do the same thing. See, it's spinning a lot more. Watch. See how it's spinning a lot more?
Yeah.
It's not optimal. Anna, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yep, do it again. Best serve you hit today.
I think so.
Fantastic job.
Yes.
Keep going. We need 10 of those, okay? I'm going to keep track. That's #1.
I have a question. Why do they do this? A lot of them, they do things like this before they serve.
Yeah.
So what does it provide for people? Is it something mental?
Anna, did I ever tell you you ask excellent questions? Really good question. Let me explain to you why. Here, hold on. Your questions are amazing.
And they are actually what they do.
Yeah.
They even do it so nice, like
Yeah.
a basketball. I can't even do this. They do something like
Well, the reason why most people don't like doing stuff, handling tennis balls with their left hand, or if they happen to be right-handed. So that's something that you get used to as a tennis player. But you see this, right? Bouncing the ball. So basically, what that is, it's the rhythm of the serve. Okay? And this is something that you're going to do later. I don't want to throw too many things at you at once, but there's a rhythm to the serve that you already kind of tapped into with the 1, 2, and 3. Remember that? But basically, here, slide back so you can see it a little better. See, I want you to be able to look at my feet because the bouncing of the ball is unimportant. What happens to my feet is important. So when I bounce the ball inside the court, you see how the weight is on my front foot? Yeah? So now, as I connect my racket and I start going back, the weight shifts onto the back foot.
right.
So the bouncing of the ball can contribute to the shifting the weight forward, right? Which will then go backward and then forward again. That's the serve rhythm. So it's like a rocking motion. So it's forward, backward, and then back to forward.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? That's why they bounce the ball inside the court.
Okay.
But you don't have to do that now because I don't want you to think about the rocking motion yet. We'll do that later. You first have to get the fundamentals right. And it starts with a toss. So do a couple more tosses.
So this is kind of emphasize the body weight on front foot.
Yeah, but remember, right now you're serving stationary.
Right.
I'm not having you lead. We did that a couple times, but then you took a long break from serving. You didn't serve at all in like 3 months or so.
I seriously didn't even put any energy into serving.
Yeah, so we a little bit
Slacking on
so we regressed on the serve. So we have to build it back up. Yeah. Anna,
But it was inside.
it's not bad at all, that one.
Oh, you have so much patience. It's unbelievable.
I have a lot of patience.
Yes.
You have to have patience, otherwise I wouldn't be fun to be around. And it would be a lot more pressure on you. You wouldn't have fun, and then most likely you'd quit tennis.
No, I wouldn't be able to
If I say, Anna, come on, what's with
if
your
you
toss?
stress me right now, I would not be able
Anna,
to
you
focus.
better get this toss right. What's wrong with you? Anna, that's not bad at all. That's
We're
maybe
a
the,
little behind.
it's slightly, I'm glad you can feel that too.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty good serve. By the way, that previous serve, I'm counting that as #2. Remember, we need 10 good serves. That was #2.
Oh, was it? But it was on the other side.
No, it was in. Not that one. That one was bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the previous one. That was your second good one. Anna, I'm proud of you. Beautiful toss. All right, that was number 3, okay? Let's
Okay.
keep going.
It
We
makes
need
me
10.
happy.
We need 10 of these. Number 4. 5. That's not bad at all. You know what? Even though it was a little bit wide, I'm gonna still give it to you because I like the toss. All right, that's number 6. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Anna, one thing that's important that I saw now in the last couple of tosses, your arm is kind of bending.
This one?
Yeah, the left one, the toss arm, is kind of bending. You have to keep the toss arm straight, okay? You don't want to bend the arm. Anna, you understand what I'm saying?
Bending. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the arm is slightly bent, your toss arm. So we want to keep it as straight as possible as you're tossing up. Keep it as straight as possible. It looks more elegant that way anyway.
No.
No, seriously.
I'm all about elegant.
That's what I mean. That's why I said it. Way too wild, the toss.
It was.
It was fast the entire way. See, that's interesting what's happening now. I think a lot of people, the reason why they bend the arm, because they have a lot more control when the arm is bent. Generally, it's because the ball is closer to them. The closer the ball is to you, the more you feel the ball. When you get it further away, you have less control. So now, as soon as you started straightening the arm, the ball is going a lot faster.
And really straight.
It's going very
Finally.
high, but it's going too high now.
Yeah.
It's too high. And it's a little bit too speedy. The toss has too much pace on it.
Yes.
So just slow it down like 40%, okay? I love that toss, and that's actually an ace. It was right on the line there. That's number 7. That felt good, right? Here we go, 3 more.
It was behind.
Yeah, well, you made that serve, but I didn't like the toss. Anna, maybe the best serve of your life. The tempo of it, absolutely phenomenal.
Okay.
Good, keep going. That's number 8. Here we go. Anna, I love the control of that toss. Very nice. That's number 9. Here we go. Match point. One more good toss. Bend, right?
Yeah.
I say you're repositioning the ball in your hand. Get comfortable with the ball.
Yes.
Yeah, don't the tip of the fingers. Here. Bottom of the fingers. Let go of the, yeah, you can still let go on top here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
And here. There you go.
Because I do it here.
That's
So-
a little too grippy.
Oh, so it's right at the bottom of the hand.
Not completely on the bottom. Not here, but more like, you see this? Here. You see where it's at?
Okay.
There.
Uh-huh.
All right? It's
Yeah.
not here, Anna. Not
No,
here.
not there.
Not here.
Not here.
Here.
Okay. The
Okay.
truth is somewhere in the middle.
Exactly. I love it. Number 10. That felt good, right? Awesome job. All right, now I'm going to get rid of your forehand grip that's changing somewhere throughout your serve with a little trick, okay? Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so the way you are changing your grip, you start off in a continental grip, and then somewhere around here, you stay there, you can see it. Somewhere around here, you are turning and changing. But look, if I put a piece of paper underneath my index finger right here, and now if I try to change my grip, you see the paper, it's not going to come off my racket because it's sticking to the god grip. Hold on. Anna, look. Now, in a continental grip, I'm going to put a piece of paper right here, all right, underneath my index finger. And now if I raise my finger in order to change the grip, the paper is going to come flying. Watch this. I don't know,
This is-
my
you
grip
have to
is
have
sweaty.
Bloopers.
Anna, wait a second.
Yeah.
My trick is
I
not
think
working.
it's a roll.
You know what it is? I got a tacky grip. Let me have yours.
Plus,
Yours is a little bit older.
it is also hot weather, so it could be sweat. And
It's a little bit of sweat, yeah. And it's lotion on my finger, sun lotion.
yeah.
All right, so look, Anna. Continental grip, just put a piece of paper right here. And now if I let go of this piece of paper, it comes. What is this, like super glue paper? Hold on, let me get a piece of the paper. This is ridiculous. It's sticking to your grip. Hold on, here.
Yeah.
All right, now we got a paper towel, okay? This works too. Paper towel. Let's see if this works. I changed my grip and oh! It came flying, Anna. You saw that?
Yeah.
Now, if I want to keep my continental grip, I'm going to have to hold this grip. I'm going to hold all fingers on the grip in order to not change it. So especially the index finger. So this is a great way to control what the hand is doing. If I let go and try to change my grip, watch. Change my grip, it goes flying.
Okay.
It works perfectly. All right, try it out. Anna, wait a second. You didn't look like you changed your grip though.
No, I think did.
Oh, you did? All right, try it again. Try it again.
I'm not sure when it's happening. At the
It doesn't.
very end?
It doesn't actually matter.
But
it-
doesn't matter if it's happening at the very end.
Well, that would be the best possible way for it to happen because it's happening after contact. Okay.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm not a big fan of it. Okay. Of course, it's a lot worse if it's happening prior to the contact.
Yes.
No doubt about it. But let's get rid of that thing anyway, regardless of where it's happening.
Okay.
Anna, it didn't move. You know why I
It's
know?
Very uncomfortable.
Well, the reason why I know, actually, this might have been the first serve today you hit with a continental grip. You know why? Because the ball went like this. It went to the left. Because you know what happens when you serve with a continental grip? You already have muscle memory for the forehand grip, which is this, and now the grip is turned. You have that same muscle memory at contact. Look at the strings; they're pointing towards the side, and now everything's going to be with a slice.
Right.
So this is super important that you train your hand, the muscle memory, to change so that you're turning the hand slightly into the contact. This will happen naturally as you attempt to get the ball into the box. You're not going to be comfortable with serving like this the whole time. So eventually you're going to start getting that ball more towards the box, and then naturally, intuitively, that hand is going to start turning into the contact. Here, try a couple more. And by the way, this is not something that it takes time to change this,
So hold
okay?
on a sec, huh?
Don't try
Like
to
this.
look. Don't worry about this area of the serve. You just keep doing what you're doing and try to make contact. Don't try to get any ideas of what is happening here consciously. Okay, do it
But can
intuitive.
you move my wrist on the contact with this grip so I understand where I'm going?
No, just serve. I'm telling you, it works this way. Don't overcomplicate it. Just take a serve.
So it should be straight.
Anna, don't overcomplicate it. Just serve. Just hold a piece of paper. That's your job right now. That's all you got to do. Here we go. Anna, did it change? It worked? Let me check. Let me examine the grip. Yeah, you are
Or
on.
maybe a little bit.
Well, no, you were actually still on continental.
Okay.
You were slightly over towards the Australian grip, but that was an example of where you didn't change your grip. And look, piece of paper is still there. And you had a good toss, and the ball went in. All right, this is what we got to do. We got to do the paper trick until we get rid of that
All
forehand
the
grip.
time,
Okay? Good work.
Even this is not comfortable to do with this grip. Not.
It's funny you bring that up.
Not.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's counterintuitive to go towards the ball like this.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the ball like this. And the easiest way to go towards the ball with the strings is to hold the racket like this. Right? So when we do the racket tap from now on, let's do it in a continental grip. Racket taps in a continental grip. So tap my racket, continental. There it is.
The wrist is working.
The wrist is going to be different, no doubt about it. But the
Okay.
reason why I don't want you to obsess about the wrist, because that part of your serve is over in milliseconds. You're not aware of what the wrist is doing anyway. So to obsess on it and to try to figure out what the wrist is positioned like at the moment of contact is useless.
Got it.
Yeah. But the wrist is going to be in a completely different position. Yes, that's true. But don't worry about it. Good work today, Anna. Let me see the continental grip tap. Nice.